Well, I'm Chris Holman, and
I'm Maria Davis.
And we're farming together here on Nami Moon Farms. We met each other about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And started farming a few months after, actually. It was pretty kind of fast and furious, but I was living out in Oregon at the time and teaching, and I was coming to UW to start a program there, and then met her at the steakhouse in town, and then also at the farmer's market and all this. We were sitting in Jenna's bar on the square, and we thought, well, let's try farming. You know, we could do some sort of hobby farm, and that way we could start real small, be real flexible around us, nothing serious. And so Maria was working at the Tornado, and they do this Sunday night chicken dinner, and we sold them, I think, eight chickens a week.
Yeah.
So we felt like kings of the world. Everyone else in the food world there thought it was hilarious that we were raising chickens, and so word got out, and then this other restaurant, Sardine, wanted to talk to us, and so we were pretty naive, and we went and talked to them, and long story short, they said they wanted 40 chickens, and I was like, oh yeah, no problem, and then it was like, well, we want 40 chickens a week, and I was like, oh. So that was kind of like the catalyst for us in terms of, do we farm, or are we just dinking around?
We wanted to do it in the most sustainable way that we could, with the land that we had and the time that we had still with off-farm jobs. So pasture birds was kind of our start, and I had experience on vegetable farms previously as well. So we knew when we wanted to do that, it was going to be at a small scale with a lot of handwork.
Nothing's certified organic, but we do have our own recipe for feed, and so we were trying to get more control of that, and that's why we're growing corn and getting into different blends of feed if we can. We put compost, water, and sunshine on the vegetables, and whatever you call that is what it is.
We currently vend at the Oshkosh and Appleton Farmers Market and have been at both markets for probably 2 and 3 years respectively. And we first met John on Facebook. We always had this one person, John Chaston, who kept commenting on all of our stuff, and you know, we would come home from market and be like, do you recognize him? Do you know who he is? Is he someone who buys at your market? And finally it was in fall of 2013 when we had our annual Thanksgiving turkey sign up, and John showed up at market, and I saw his name, and I just looked down and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is John. So ever since, you know, we really got to know him, he started talking to us more and more about the idea of opening up a farm-to-table restaurant in Appleton, and wanting to discuss with us how he could bring our products in and support our small family farm. So in spring of 2014, now, summer, we just have started supplying them with our pasture-raised chicken, turkey, and duck, and also bring our pasture-raised duck eggs to them. And there's nothing more rewarding than for us to go into those places too and enjoy the food. We absolutely love it. You know, we think we've perfected recipes for our products, but when we go in to these restaurants, it's just awesome. Nothing compares.